Imagine a place where ships vanish without a trace, planes disappear from the sky, and navigational instruments go haywire without explanation. This is not a scene from a science fiction movie. It is the Bermuda Triangle, one of the most mysterious and feared regions on Earth. For decades it has been called the Devil's Triangle, a patch of ocean where science and logic seem to fail. But is the Bermuda Triangle truly cursed? Or is there a hidden truth buried beneath sensational stories? Today, we will dive deep into the legends, the facts, and the science as we explore the Bermuda Triangle, secrets finally exposed. The mysterious location. The Bermuda Triangle covers an area in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. Its points are generally considered to be Miami in Florida, San Juan in Puerto Rico, and the island of Bermuda. Within this triangular zone lies approximately 500,000 square miles of open ocean, an area so massive that it has earned global notoriety for strange disappearances. The region is heavily traveled with commercial flights, cruise ships, and cargo vessels passing through daily. Yet it has been surrounded by tales of danger, mysterious lights, sudden storms, and entire crews who vanish as though swallowed by the sea itself. The first reports of mystery. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle did not begin with modern aviation or shipping lanes. It stretches back centuries. Christopher Columbus himself, during his 1492 voyage across the Atlantic, wrote in his journal about strange compass readings near the Bermuda region and mysterious lights flashing in the distance. To sailors of the time, this was nothing short of terrifying. How could a compass, a tool they relied on for survival, fail them at sea? In later centuries, stories accumulated. Merchant ships disappeared without distress calls, naval vessels were lost during calm weather, and in the age of flight, aircraft would vanish with all crew and passengers never to be seen again. The USS Cyclops, a vanishing giant. One of the most famous disappearances occurred in 1918. The USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy ship, vanished somewhere within the Bermuda Triangle. This was not a small vessel. It was over 540 feet long and carried more than 300 men, along with thousands of tons of cargo. There was no storm, no enemy encounter, and no distress signal. The ship simply disappeared without a trace. To this day, no wreckage has ever been found, making it one of the largest non-combat losses of life in U.S. Navy history. The mystery of the Cyclops would later fuel stories of supernatural forces at work within the triangle. Flight 19. The Ghost Squadron. The incident that cemented the Bermuda Triangle's reputation occurred in December 1945. 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers, collectively known as Flight 19, were on a routine training mission. The weather was fair, the pilots experienced, yet something went horribly wrong. Radio transmissions recorded the pilots becoming increasingly disoriented. Compasses stopped working, landmarks could not be identified, and their fuel ran low. The last message from the squadron was haunting. We cannot determine where we are. Everything looks strange. The ocean does not look like it should. The 5 planes vanished completely. Even more astonishing, the search plane sent to find them also disappeared, taking 13 men with it. In total, 6 planes and 27 men were lost in a single day without explanation. This tragedy brought international attention to the Bermuda Triangle. Theories spread rapidly. Was it magnetic anomalies, alien abduction, or something beyond human comprehension? Theories that shocked the world. With so many strange disappearances, theories flooded in. Some claimed alien spacecraft abducted ships and planes. Others argued that the Bermuda Triangle was a gateway to another dimension, a portal in space-time. A few went as far as suggesting that remnants of the lost city of Atlantis lay beneath the waves, using advanced energy crystals that interfered with navigation. While these ideas may sound fantastical, they gripped the imagination of millions. The Bermuda Triangle was no longer just a region of ocean, it was a global mystery. Scientific explanations versus mysteries. Not everyone believed in supernatural forces. Many scientists began investigating natural explanations behind the Bermuda Triangle's reputation. Unpredictable weather. The North Atlantic Ocean is notorious for sudden violent storms. Within the triangle, hurricanes, waterspouts, and rogue waves can appear with little warning. Rogue waves, in particular, can reach heights of over 100 feet, powerful enough to snap a large vessel in half. Could it be that ships like the Cyclops simply fell victim to nature's fury? Magnetic anomalies. One of the most persistent theories is that the Bermuda Triangle lies on a unique magnetic zone. Compasses often point not to the geographic North Pole, but to the magnetic north. In most areas there is a difference, known as declination, that navigators adjust for. In the Bermuda Triangle, however, compasses were said to suddenly lock on to true north without adjustment, causing sailors to miscalculate their routes and get lost. This magnetic anomaly may explain why early explorers, including Columbus, reported strange compass readings. Methane hydrates. Another scientific explanation involves methane hydrates trapped beneath the ocean floor. These frozen gas deposits, when suddenly released, can create massive underwater eruptions. The release would decrease the density of the water, causing ships to sink instantly as if the ocean swallowed them whole. This theory is chilling because it could account for why ships vanished without sending distress calls. Human error. Perhaps the simplest explanation is human error. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the busiest shipping and flight routes in the world. With heavy traffic, unpredictable weather, and complex navigation, accidents are statistically more likely to occur. In many cases, disappearances may not be supernatural but tragic human mistakes magnified by myth. Strange cases that defy logic. While science provides logical answers, some cases remain chillingly unexplained. The Star Tiger and Star Ariel. Two British South American Airways passenger planes disappeared over the Triangle in 1948 and 1949, respectively. Both planes were on routine flights, with no bad weather and experienced crews. Yet they vanished without leaving wreckage or clues. The Witchcraft Yacht. In 1967, a luxury yacht named Witchcraft left Miami with 2 men on board. The captain radioed the Coast Guard to report hitting something minor but insisted there was no danger. When rescuers arrived just minutes later, the yacht had vanished completely. These stories continue to fuel the legend of the Bermuda Triangle, suggesting that not everything can be explained away by storms or human error. Pop culture and the Bermuda Triangle. By the late 20th century, the Bermuda Triangle had become a worldwide phenomenon. Books, documentaries, and films painted it as a supernatural danger zone. The phrase Bermuda Triangle became synonymous with unsolved mysteries. The 1970s book The Bermuda Triangle by Charles Berlitz sold millions of copies, popularizing ideas of alien abduction and time warps. Television shows began linking the triangle to everything from the lost city of Atlantis to experiments gone wrong. The myth had grown larger than life, but amidst the stories and theories, researchers continued searching for the truth behind the mystery. In recent years, advanced technology has allowed scientists to re-examine the Bermuda Triangle with fresh eyes. Satellite mapping, ocean floor scanning, and improved navigation have shed light on many of its secrets. Debunking the numbers. One of the most surprising findings is that the Bermuda Triangle does not actually have more disappearances than other heavily traveled areas of the ocean. When adjusted for traffic, accidents occur at similar rates worldwide. The idea of the triangle as a hotspot may have been exaggerated by selective reporting and media sensationalism. The power of myth. Much of the Bermuda Triangle's reputation can be traced back to how stories were told. Journalists often omitted key details, such as storms, pilot errors, or mechanical failures, to make the disappearances sound more mysterious. Over time, the legend became self-sustaining. Every new disappearance, no matter how ordinary, was linked back to the triangle. What science still cannot explain. Despite rational explanations, some aspects of the Bermuda Triangle remain unsettling. The vastness of the ocean means wrecks are often never found. Compasses can still behave strangely due to Earth's natural magnetic variations, and weather patterns can create conditions that feel almost supernatural to those caught within them. While aliens and Atlantis may be unlikely, the Bermuda Triangle still holds an aura of mystery because of how little we truly know about our oceans. The enduring fascination. So why does the Bermuda Triangle continue to capture our imagination? Perhaps because it sits at the crossroads of fact and fantasy. It reminds us of how vast and unpredictable our planet is, how little we know about the oceans, and how human stories can transform natural phenomena into myths that endure for centuries. The Bermuda Triangle may not be the supernatural vortex it was once thought to be, but it remains a symbol of mystery. Its stories, whether of lost ships, ghostly squadrons, or strange lights, are reminders of the thin line between reality and legend. Closing statement: the Bermuda Triangle. Secrets finally exposed? After centuries of fear and fascination, the truth seems to lie somewhere between science and myth. It is not a cursed patch of ocean swallowing ships whole, but neither is it a simple body of water with nothing unusual. It is a place where human imagination, natural forces, and history collide. Perhaps the real secret of the Bermuda Triangle is not what lies beneath its waves, but how it has held humanity captive in wonder and mystery for so long.